The Echo Maker is a novel written by American author Richard Powers. It was published in 2006 and won the National Book Award for Fiction in the same year. The novel follows the story of a man named Mark Schluter, who suffers a traumatic brain injury in a car accident. As Mark struggles to recover and come to terms with his new reality, his sister, Karen, becomes increasingly involved in his care. The novel explores themes of memory, identity, family dynamics, and the intersection of science and human experience. It received critical acclaim for its intricate narrative structure, rich character development, and thought-provoking exploration of complex issues. Here's a synopsis of The Echo Maker, from beginning to end. The novel begins with a car accident on a rural road in Nebraska. Mark Schluter, a young man, survives the accident but suffers a severe brain injury. He is left with Kagras syndrome, a condition that makes him believe his sister Karen is an imposter. Karen, who has been living in California, rushes back to Nebraska to care for her brother. She struggles with her own feelings of guilt and responsibility, as well as the strained relationship she has with Mark. As Karen tries to understand and support her brother, she becomes involved with Gerald Weber, a neuroscientist who is studying Mark's case. Weber is fascinated by Mark's condition and sees him as a unique opportunity to study the brain's ability to create and maintain identity. Meanwhile, Mark's condition worsens, and he becomes increasingly paranoid and hostile towards Karen. He becomes convinced that Karen is conspiring against him and that everyone around him is an imposter. As Weber delves deeper into Mark's case, he uncovers secrets from Mark and Karen's past, including a traumatic event from their childhood that may have contributed to Mark's condition. The novel explores themes of memory, identity, and the nature of consciousness as Mark, Karen, and Weber grapple with their own personal struggles and the mysteries of the human mind. In the end, Mark's condition stabilizes somewhat, but he remains estranged from Karen. Weber publishes a book about Mark's case, but he is haunted by ethical questions about his research and the implications of his findings. The novel ends with Karen reflecting on her relationship with her brother and the impact of the accident on their lives, as they try to find a way forward in the face of uncertainty and loss. Here's a more detailed synopsis of The Echo Maker. Introduction to Mark and Karen Schluter. The novel opens with Mark Schluter's car accident on a rural road in Nebraska. He survives but suffers a traumatic brain injury. His sister, Karen Schluter, returns from California to care for him. Mark's Kagras syndrome. Mark develops Kagras syndrome, a rare neurological disorder where he believes his loved ones, including Karen, are imposters. This creates tension and confusion between him and Karen. Neuroscientist Gerald Weber. Karen reaches out to Gerald Weber, a renowned neuroscientist, to help with Mark's condition. Weber becomes intrigued by Mark's case and visits Nebraska to study him. Weber's research. Weber conducts various tests and experiments on Mark to understand the neural mechanisms underlying his Kagras syndrome. He becomes emotionally invested in Mark's case and forms a complex relationship with Karen. Flashbacks and family dynamics. Through flashbacks, the novel explores the complicated history of the Schluter family, including their strained relationship with their absent father and the trauma they endured during their childhood. Mark's paranoid episodes. Mark's condition worsens as he becomes increasingly paranoid and hostile. He believes Karen is conspiring against him and that his surroundings are part of an elaborate hoax. Weber's personal struggles. Weber grapples with his own personal issues, including his troubled marriage and his ethical dilemmas regarding his research on Mark. He questions the morality of exploiting Mark's suffering for scientific advancement. Revelations and resolution. As Weber delves deeper into Mark's case, he uncovers secrets from the Schluter family's past, including a traumatic incident involving their father. These revelations shed light on Mark's condition and its underlying psychological roots. Mark's stabilization and Weber's book. Mark's condition stabilizes somewhat, but he remains estranged from Karen. Weber publishes a book about Mark's case, which attracts both praise and criticism. Reflection and closure. The novel ends with Karen reflecting on her relationship with Mark and the impact of the accident on their lives. Despite the challenges they face, Karen and Mark strive to find a sense of closure and understanding amidst the uncertainty and complexity of their experiences. The Echo Maker is a deeply introspective and multi-layered novel that explores the intricacies of human consciousness, the fragility of identity, and the enduring bonds of family amidst adversity. Here's a character sketch of the main characters in The Echo Maker, along with examples of their traits and actions from the novel. Mark Schluter. Description: a young man in his late 20s who survives a traumatic brain injury in a car accident. He develops Kagras syndrome, which leads him to believe that his loved ones are imposters. Example: Mark's paranoia and hostility towards his sister Karen, whom he accuses of being an imposter, demonstrate his struggle with his condition. For instance, he refuses to acknowledge Karen as his sister and becomes increasingly aggressive towards her. Karen Schluter. Description: Mark's sister who returns from California to care for him after his accident. She is deeply devoted to her brother but struggles with guilt and the strain of their relationship. Example: Karen's tireless efforts to care for Mark, despite his mistrust and hostility towards her, exemplify her unwavering love and commitment. She sacrifices her own needs and desires to be there for him, even when he pushes her away. Gerald Weber. Description: a neuroscientist who becomes fascinated by Mark's case and travels to Nebraska to study him. He is passionate about his research but grapples with ethical dilemmas and personal issues. Example: Weber's complex relationship with Karen, marked by professional admiration and personal attraction, showcases his internal conflict between his professional ambitions and his emotional connections. His decision to publish a book about Mark's case raises questions about the ethics of scientific research and the exploitation of human suffering for academic gain. The Schluter family. Description: the Schluter family, including Mark, Karen, and their absent father, is haunted by their past traumas and unresolved conflicts. Their family dynamics are strained by years of emotional distance and unresolved resentments. Example: flashbacks to the Schluter family's troubled history, such as the traumatic incident involving their father, reveal the deep-seated tensions and psychological scars that continue to affect their relationships in the present. These flashbacks illuminate the complex interplay of memory, identity, and familial bonds that shape the characters' experiences and interactions. These character sketches and examples capture the intricate relationships and psychological dynamics that drive the narrative of The Echo Maker, and contribute to its exploration of themes such as memory, identity, and the nature of consciousness. Here are additional character sketches with examples from The Echo Maker. Cleo, the sandhill crane. Description: Cleo is a sandhill crane that Mark becomes fixated on after his accident, believing her to be the only creature he can trust. Cleo's presence serves as a symbol of hope and connection for Mark. Example: Mark's deep attachment to Cleo and his insistence on her significance, despite others dismissing it as a delusion, reflects his desperate search for stability and meaning amidst the chaos of his condition. Cleo's role highlights the novel's exploration of the human-animal bond and the ways in which nature can offer solace and companionship in times of distress. Richard, Karen's ex-boyfriend. Description: Richard is Karen's ex-boyfriend from California, who reappears in her life during her time in Nebraska caring for Mark. He offers support and companionship to Karen, but their relationship is complicated by unresolved feelings and past experiences. Example: Richard's presence complicates Karen's emotional landscape, as she grapples with conflicting emotions towards him and struggles to reconcile her past with her present circumstances. His interactions with Karen and Mark reveal the complexities of human relationships and the ways in which past connections continue to shape the present. The residents of Kearney, Nebraska. Description: the residents of Kearney represent the community that surrounds Mark and Karen. As they navigate the aftermath of the accident, their reactions to Mark's condition vary, ranging from sympathy to skepticism. Example: the town's response to Mark's accident and his subsequent struggles highlights the novel's exploration of how individuals and communities respond to adversity and uncertainty. The residents' reactions provide insight into broader themes of empathy, judgment, and the complexities of human nature. The landscape of Nebraska. Description: the Nebraska landscape serves as a backdrop to the characters' experiences and reflects the novel's themes of isolation, vastness, and the passage of time. Example: descriptions of the Nebraska landscape, with its sprawling plains and endless horizons, evoke a sense of awe and insignificance, mirroring the characters' internal journeys and the existential questions they grapple with. The landscape becomes a metaphor for the vastness of human consciousness and the mysteries of the mind. These additional character sketches and examples deepen the exploration of themes and relationships in The Echo Maker, offering insight into the novel's rich tapestry of human experiences and emotions. The Echo Maker, by Richard Powers, explores a multitude of themes through its intricate narrative and complex characters. Here are some of the key themes along with critical appreciation and examples from the novel. Identity and perception. Critical appreciation. The novel delves deeply into questions of identity and how it is shaped by perception, memory, and external influences. It challenges the notion of a fixed and coherent self, suggesting that identity is fluid and malleable. Example. Mark's Kagras syndrome, which leads him to believe that his loved ones are imposters, serves as a powerful metaphor for the fragility of identity. His struggle to reconcile his internal perceptions with external reality highlights the intricate interplay between consciousness and identity. Memory and trauma. Critical appreciation. The Echo Maker explores the impact of memory and trauma on individual identity and interpersonal relationships. It examines how traumatic events can distort and fragment memories, leading to a fractured sense of self. Example. Flashbacks to the Schluter family's traumatic past, including the incident involving their father, illustrate how unresolved trauma continues to haunt the characters and shape their perceptions of themselves and each other. Mark's brain injury further complicates his relationship with memory, blurring the lines between past and present. Human-animal connection. Critical appreciation. The novel explores the profound bond between humans and animals, highlighting the ways in which animals can provide solace, companionship, and meaning in times of crisis. It challenges anthropocentric views of the world and emphasizes the interconnectedness of all living beings. Example. Mark's fixation on Cleo, the sandhill crane, symbolizes his search for connection and stability in the wake of his accident. Cleo becomes a source of comfort and reassurance for Mark, offering him a sense of belonging and trust amidst his confusion and paranoia. Science and ethics. Critical appreciation. The Echo Maker raises important questions about the ethics of scientific research and the implications of technological advancements on human identity and consciousness. It explores the tension between scientific progress and ethical responsibility, urging readers to consider the moral consequences of scientific inquiry. Example. Gerald Weber's research on Mark's brain injury prompts ethical dilemmas regarding the exploitation of human suffering for scientific gain. His decision to publish a book about Mark's case sparks debate about the ethical boundaries of neuroscience and the responsibility of researchers to their subjects. Family and relationships. Critical appreciation. At its core, The Echo Maker is a poignant exploration of family dynamics and the enduring bonds that tie people together. It delves into the complexities of sibling relationships, parental responsibilities, and the ways in which familial connections shape individual identity. Example. Karen's unwavering dedication to caring for Mark, despite his mistrust and hostility towards her, highlights the resilience of familial love. Their strained relationship reflects the challenges and complexities of sibling dynamics, as they navigate the complexities of guilt, resentment, and forgiveness. By exploring these themes with depth and nuance, The Echo Maker invites readers to contemplate the mysteries of human consciousness, the nature of identity, and the profound connections that define our lives. The Echo Maker is a novel written by Richard Powers, published in 2006. It explores themes of identity, memory, and the relationship between humans and the natural world. Here are some strengths and weaknesses of the novel. Strengths. Rich character development. Powers creates complex and compelling characters, particularly the protagonist Mark Schluter, who suffers from Kagras syndrome after a traumatic accident. The portrayal of his struggles with identity and reality is deeply moving and thought-provoking. Thought-provoking themes. The novel delves into profound themes such as the nature of consciousness, the fragility of memory, and the interconnectedness of all living things. Powers explores these themes with intelligence and sensitivity, prompting readers to reflect on their own lives and relationships. Evocative prose. Powers is known for his lyrical and descriptive writing style, which vividly evokes the landscapes and emotions of the novel. His prose enhances the atmospheric quality of the story and draws readers into the world he has created. Interdisciplinary approach. Powers seamlessly weaves together elements of neuroscience, ecology, and philosophy, creating a multi-layered narrative that appeals to readers with diverse interests. The novel's exploration of these different disciplines adds depth and richness to its themes. Weaknesses. Pacing. Some readers may find the novel's pacing slow, especially in the middle sections where the focus shifts away from the central mystery of Mark's condition. The intricate details of the characters' lives and the scientific explanations may slow down the narrative for some readers. Complexity. The novel tackles complex scientific and philosophical concepts, which may be challenging for some readers to fully grasp. Powers does his best to make these ideas accessible, but some readers may find themselves overwhelmed by the depth of the material. Lack of resolution. While the novel raises many intriguing questions, some readers may feel that it doesn't provide satisfying answers to all of them. The ambiguous ending may leave some readers wanting more closure or resolution to certain plot threads. Overall, The Echo Maker is a thought-provoking and beautifully written novel that offers a profound exploration of identity, memory, and the human experience. While it may not be to everyone's taste due to its complexity and pacing, it rewards readers who are willing to engage with its themes and ideas. Here's a more critical examination of The Echo Maker by Richard Powers. Narrative complexity. One of the novel's strengths is its narrative complexity, which is also a point of contention for some readers. Powers weaves together multiple narrative threads, incorporating elements of neuroscience, ecology, and philosophy. While this interdisciplinary approach adds depth to the novel, it can also make the storyline dense and challenging to follow for some readers. Those who enjoy intellectually stimulating literature may appreciate the complexity, but others may find it overwhelming or inaccessible. Characterization and emotional depth. Powers excels at character development, particularly in his portrayal of Mark Schluter and his struggle with Kagras syndrome. The emotional depth and complexity of Mark's character are powerful, evoking empathy and prompting readers to reflect on the nature of identity and consciousness. However, some secondary characters may feel underdeveloped in comparison, with their arcs and motivations not receiving as much attention or resolution. Pacing and structure. The novel's pacing can be slow at times, particularly in the middle sections where the focus shifts away from the central mystery surrounding Mark's condition. Powers explores the intricacies of his characters' lives and relationships in detail, which can detract from the momentum of the plot for some readers. Additionally, the nonlinear structure of the narrative, with its frequent shifts in time and perspective, may contribute to a sense of disorientation or confusion for certain readers. Themes and symbolism. The Echo Maker delves into profound themes such as memory, identity, and the interconnectedness of all living things. Powers uses symbolism and metaphor to explore these themes, drawing connections between human psychology and the natural world. While the novel's exploration of these themes is thought-provoking and intellectually stimulating, some readers may find the symbolism heavy-handed or overly abstract, detracting from their immersion in the story. Resolution and ambiguity. The novel's ambiguous ending may divide readers, with some appreciating its open-endedness and others feeling frustrated by the lack of closure. Powers leaves certain plot threads unresolved, inviting readers to draw their own conclusions and interpretations. While this ambiguity can be intellectually stimulating, it may also leave some readers feeling unsatisfied or uncertain about the ultimate meaning of the novel. In conclusion, The Echo Maker is a complex and intellectually challenging novel that explores profound themes with depth and nuance. While it may not appeal to all readers due to its narrative complexity, pacing, and ambiguity, those who appreciate thought-provoking literature and rich character development may find it a rewarding and engaging read. The Echo Maker by Richard Powers holds significance, relevance, and has left a notable legacy in contemporary literature due to several factors. Exploration of complex themes. The novel delves into profound themes such as identity, memory, and the relationship between humans and the natural world. Its exploration of these themes is both timely and timeless, resonating with readers who are interested in the complexities of the human experience and our connection to the world around us. Interdisciplinary approach. Powers' incorporation of elements from neuroscience, ecology, and philosophy contributes to the novel's relevance and impact. By weaving together insights from these diverse fields, The Echo Maker offers a multidimensional exploration of its themes, appealing to readers with a wide range of interests and backgrounds. Character development and emotional resonance. The depth and complexity of the novel's characters, particularly protagonist Mark Schluter, evoke strong emotional responses from readers. Mark's struggle with Kagras syndrome serves as a poignant metaphor for the fragility of identity and the nature of consciousness, prompting readers to reflect on their own lives and relationships. Literary merit and critical acclaim. The Echo Maker received widespread critical acclaim upon its release, winning the National Book Award for Fiction in 2006. Its literary merit has solidified its place in the canon of contemporary American literature, ensuring its continued relevance and influence for years to come. Impact on readers and society. The novel's thought-provoking themes and nuanced exploration of human psychology have had a profound impact on readers, sparking conversations and reflections on topics such as memory, perception, and the environment. Its legacy lies not only in its literary achievements but also in its ability to stimulate intellectual curiosity and foster deeper understanding of the human condition. In summary, The Echo Maker remains a significant and relevant work of contemporary literature, celebrated for its exploration of complex themes, interdisciplinary approach, emotional resonance, and lasting impact on readers and society. Its legacy is one of artistic achievement and intellectual stimulation, ensuring its place as a timeless masterpiece in the literary landscape. The Echo Maker employs various narrative techniques, plot styles, and settings to deliver its story within the context of its chosen genre. Here's an analysis of these elements. Narrative technique. Multiple perspectives. Powers utilizes multiple perspectives to tell the story, offering insights into the minds of different characters and their unique experiences. This technique allows for a more comprehensive exploration of the novel's themes and adds depth to the storytelling. Nonlinear narrative. The novel employs a nonlinear narrative structure, with frequent shifts in time and perspective. This technique mirrors the fragmented nature of memory and consciousness, inviting readers to piece together the narrative puzzle alongside the characters. Interdisciplinary approach. Powers incorporates elements of neuroscience, ecology, and philosophy into the narrative, blending fiction with nonfiction to provide a multifaceted exploration of the novel's themes. Plot style. Character-driven plot. While there is an overarching mystery surrounding Mark Schluter's condition, the plot is primarily driven by the internal struggles and relationships of the characters. Powers prioritizes character development and introspection over traditional plot progression, allowing the story to unfold organically through the characters' interactions and experiences. Blend of mystery and literary fiction. The Echo Maker combines elements of mystery and literary fiction, blending the intrigue of a psychological mystery with the depth and complexity of literary exploration. This fusion of genres adds layers to the narrative and appeals to readers who enjoy both plot-driven and character-driven storytelling. Genre. Literary fiction. The novel falls primarily within the genre of literary fiction, characterized by its emphasis on character development, thematic depth, and stylistic experimentation. Powers' intricate prose and exploration of complex themes align with the conventions of literary fiction, offering readers a rich and immersive reading experience. Psychological mystery. While not a traditional mystery novel, The Echo Maker contains elements of psychological mystery, particularly surrounding the central mystery of Mark Schluter's condition. Powers keeps readers engaged by slowly unraveling the mystery while simultaneously delving into the psychological and emotional dimensions of the characters' lives. Setting. Midwestern landscape. The novel is primarily set in the rural landscape of Nebraska, characterized by its vast plains, small towns, and natural beauty. The setting plays a significant role in shaping the characters' identities and experiences, reflecting the novel's broader themes of human nature, interconnectedness, and the impact of environment on consciousness. Hospital and home environments. The hospital and home environments serve as key settings where much of the action and character development take place. These settings provide contrasting spaces for the characters to confront their inner demons, grapple with their relationships, and ultimately find meaning and connection amidst the chaos of their lives. Overall, The Echo Maker employs a rich array of narrative techniques, plot styles, genre elements, and settings to deliver a compelling and thought-provoking exploration of identity, memory, and the human experience. Powers' innovative approach to storytelling and his skillful blending of genres contribute to the novel's enduring appeal and literary significance. While The Echo Maker incorporates elements of mystery surrounding the protagonist's condition, it diverges significantly from traditional psychological mystery novels. Here's a critical perspective on why it might not be best classified as a psychological mystery. Narrative focus. Unlike typical psychological mysteries, where the central focus is on solving a specific crime or unraveling a mystery, The Echo Maker places greater emphasis on the psychological and emotional journeys of its characters. While there is a central mystery surrounding Mark Schluter's condition, the novel explores broader themes such as identity, memory, and human consciousness, often overshadowing the traditional elements of a mystery plot. Character development over plot progression. In psychological mysteries, the plot typically revolves around the protagonist's investigation into a mystery, with the resolution of the mystery driving the narrative forward. In contrast, The Echo Maker prioritizes character development and introspection over plot progression. The novel delves deeply into the minds of its characters, exploring their innermost thoughts, fears, and desires, rather than focusing solely on unraveling a mystery. Nonlinear narrative structure. While psychological mysteries often follow a linear narrative trajectory, with clues gradually unfolding to reveal the truth, The Echo Maker employs a nonlinear narrative structure. Powers frequently shifts between different time periods and perspectives, creating a fragmented narrative that mirrors the fractured nature of memory and consciousness. This narrative complexity may not align with the more straightforward storytelling approach typical of psychological mysteries. Exploration of complex themes. While psychological mysteries often touch on themes of psychology and human behavior, they typically do so within the context of solving a crime or mystery. In contrast, The Echo Maker delves into profound existential themes such as identity, memory, and the nature of reality, using the central mystery as a backdrop to explore these deeper philosophical questions. In conclusion, while The Echo Maker incorporates elements of mystery and psychological intrigue, its emphasis on character development, thematic exploration, and narrative complexity set it apart from traditional psychological mystery novels. While it may not fit neatly into the confines of the psychological mystery genre, its thought-provoking themes and literary merit make it a compelling and rewarding read for those interested in the complexities of the human psyche. Richard Powers, born on June 18, 1957, is an American novelist known for his intellectually ambitious and thematically rich works. He has made significant contributions to contemporary literature, particularly in the realm of literary fiction and science-influenced storytelling. Intellectual exploration. One of Powers' notable contributions is his exploration of complex scientific, philosophical, and cultural themes in his novels. He often incorporates elements of science, technology, and interdisciplinary studies into his narratives, offering readers thought-provoking insights into the intersection of human experience and modern knowledge. Interdisciplinary approach. Powers' background in physics and literature informs his interdisciplinary approach to storytelling. He seamlessly blends scientific concepts with literary prose, creating narratives that challenge readers to engage with complex ideas while immersing themselves in compelling stories and characters. Environmental consciousness. Many of Powers' novels, including The Overstory and Gain, reflect his deep concern for the environment and humanity's relationship with the natural world. Through his writing, Powers raises awareness about ecological issues and the impact of human activity on the planet, urging readers to reconsider their role in preserving the environment. Recognition and awards. Powers' contributions to literature have been widely recognized, earning him numerous awards and honors. He has received the National Book Award for Fiction, the Pulitzer Prize for Fiction, and the MacArthur Fellowship, among other accolades, cementing his status as one of the most respected and influential voices in contemporary American literature. Innovative narrative techniques. Powers' novels are known for their innovative narrative techniques and stylistic experimentation. He often employs nonlinear storytelling, multiple perspectives, and metafictional elements to push the boundaries of traditional storytelling and create immersive reading experiences. Intellectual legacy. Powers' novels have left a lasting legacy in the literary world, inspiring readers and writers alike to engage with complex ideas and explore the boundaries of human knowledge. His works continue to spark conversations and provoke thought, cementing his place as a seminal figure in contemporary literature. In summary, Richard Powers' contributions to literature extend beyond his individual novels, encompassing his innovative storytelling techniques, thematic exploration, and commitment to intellectual curiosity and environmental consciousness. His works have had a profound impact on readers in the literary landscape, earning him a place among the most celebrated authors of his generation.